president is black. Well, my president is a convicted felon. And I mean, hey, man, it is what it is.
So you can relate.
What?
Felon to felon.
Who's a felon? Wait, is that a race? Is that racist? You can't say that.
You were on the Felon Network, like the Eskimo Brothers Network?
I was never on the Felon Network. I don't know what.
Oh, okay, Gunna.
Wow.
They're not a gang.
Nah, I'm a snitch. Nah, but man, if you didn't know, this past last week, the judge finally New York handed down the law. The guy was saying that my dog, Donald Trump is a convicted felon, convicted of 34 felonies. Now, I mean, this is crazy. It was only misdemeanors, but it eventually got.
But how is a felony still a misdemeanor?
They trumped it up. I mean, like the way
they trumped it up.
They trumped it up to a felony. I mean, it's the way the government is rigged up, man. The system is rigged up. It makes no sense. Like
he's a political target.
Exactly. How you
allegedly.
Exactly. How you get more time for selling drugs than you get for catching the body? It makes no sense.
Oh, he was catching bodies.
Listen, boy, we got a video right here. We're going to play the video. We're going to come back.
In a different way.
We're going to come back and let you know more about this whole hush money hush money situation. It was consensual.
Guilty. Count 32.
You
Guilty.
said you had to cut this because they just read them all 34.
Count 33.
We'd
Guilty.
be here all day.
Count 34. Guilty. That is 34 felony.
It's rigged.
This was a disgrace. This was a rigged trial by a conflicted judge who was corrupt. It's a rigged trial, a disgrace. They wouldn't give us a venue change. We were at 5% or 6% in this district, in this area. This was a rigged, disgraceful trial. The real verdict is going to be November 5th by the people.
Facts.
And they know what happened here, and everybody knows what happened here. You have a Soros-backed DA, and the whole thing. We didn't do a thing wrong. I'm a very innocent man.
Innocent.
And it's okay. I'm fighting for our country. I'm fighting for our Constitution. Our whole country is being rigged right now. This was done by the Biden administration in order to wound or hurt an opponent, a political opponent. And I think it's just a disgrace. And we'll keep fighting. We'll fight till the end and we'll win because our country's gone to hell. We don't have the same country anymore. We have a divided mess. We're a nation in decline, serious decline. Millions and millions of people pouring into our country right now. From prisons and from mental institutions, terrorists, and they're taking over our country. We have a country that's in big trouble. But this was a rigged decision right from day one with a conflicted judge who should have never been allowed to try this case, never. And we will fight for our Constitution. This is long from over. Thank you very much.
Why should voters vote for a convicted felon?
Are you going to drop out? You believe in the rule of law? You trust the jury? Are you
the judge could decide to say, hey, house arrest or even jail.
It could.
Face what that could.
I'm okay with it. I saw one of my lawyers the other day on television saying, oh, no, you don't want to do that to the president. I said, you don't beg for anything. You just, the way it is.
Man, so I mean, Donald Trump can be charged up to, spend up to at least 136 years in prison because each charge can go up to 4 years. It's 34 charges. That's 136.
I heard that he's most likely not going to do prison because he's a first-time offender. And even though it's a felony, it's like a minor felony.
Yeah, it's a minor.
I don't know how that could be. I thought all felonies were serious, but I guess not.
True, but but none of this is making sense. I know it was a problem. It was a problem to pay off your little floozies with your little campaign money. Because that's basically what he was doing.
I mean, aren't they trying to support you? And you're just supporting yourself.
Exactly. You need motivation to keep going to run a campaign. The campaign is hard. So, I don't even know why it's not in part of the funds. There's stressful situations. You got massage fees. You got not massage fees.
My coach gets kicked out of a lot of massage parlors, allegedly.
It said it was $40.
That's not why you're allowed.
That's hard.
Not allowed back in Florida.
How would I know you're not supposed to? Man, listen, yeah.
You're like Chief Keef. You're going to have to wait a decade before you could go home.
It's not my fault. She brought up the hot oil.
So is Donald Trump going to be like Chief Keef doing videos on house arrest with ankle monitor?
No, I don't think that's going to happen.
That would be hilarious.
It's like you said. He was basically it's basically misdemeanors, and they trumped up the felonies, which doesn't make any sense. I mean, they said he's allegedly gave Stormy Daniels at least up to $130K worth of money. I mean, that's a lot of money.
I think he gave more than that, man.
You think? I mean, of course. I mean, that's all they found.
Yeah. But then, what's weird is like instead of charging him like you did something wrong, and like charging him for it, they're charging him like each individual time he sent money.
Pretty much, yeah. And that's why,
so
they're
turning like one charge into 34 charges. That's why when you see it on the news, that's why it looks so crazy.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. Like exactly when you get pulled over and you got
and we've had people in power that have done
a lot worse
way
than that.
worse than that.
Like Obama with the whole little drone situation, and Bill Clinton did some stuff.
And at the end of the day, to be honest, all politicians are like a house of cards, a TV show. So they had to step on someone, step over someone, bury someone to get in the position where they're at. And it takes a certain kind of person to do that. So I mean, none of them are truly saints at the end of the day. So you're trying just to pick the person who's like the least evil, or who you think is going to just do the job the best. I mean, no matter how they get it done.
But it looks like here that the whole government already picked out who they want. They want Joe Biden. It's so bad that, but right before the whole the Republican. RNC, the Republican National Convention, they got us Donald Trump sentencing on the 11th. A few days later after that is a convention where they're going to nominate Donald Trump. But do you think this is going to stop people from voting for Donald Trump because he's a felon?
No, he's actually polling better.
You think so?
Since this, a lot of people, I mean, you know how it is, man. If people's favorite actor, favorite musician, they get arrested, it only adds to their street cred. It only adds to their legend.
True.
So, he already been on the books. He's been accused of many things, and this is only another charge on his books. And if he's able to keep on beating these cases and finding his way out of these cases and still remain someone of power or a leader of a political party, he's always going to kind of get the gusto that comes from doing that.
True.
He's going to get the support.
But what doesn't make sense is when you're a president, you're guaranteed I didn't know they were guaranteed lifetime security.
Yeah, man.
So
because you're a former president, so like you're still someone that's of importance. So like you're still someone that's always going to be written down in history. So even when you retire, like you get Secret Service for the rest of your life because you're still considered like, someone that was like of high stature. So that would need 24/7 protection.
So how would that even work? I mean, you're already gonna be in. You're not gonna be in general population with all the other prisoners. You're gonna be basically by yourself, isolated.
You go to that Martha Stewart prison. You can be able to make cookies and hang out.
But you can't even do that. You can have security guards.
Security in the prison.
Basically, you can't.
That would be funny.
But that's why I feel like this whole thing doesn't make sense.
He's like, guess who's dropping this soap? Not me.
Horrible.
Tell the bodyguard. Tell him to drop the soap.
Oh Lord.
He's gonna serve his country today.
That's disgusting.
Is that Sean Combs? Is that Sean Combs?
Oh, Sean Combs, R. Kelly, y'all in the same place with Kanye West?
Oh, my God. Is that YK Osiris?
And Tory Lanez?
Meek Mill, what are y'all doing here?
Oh, Lord. Nah, but I mean...
The only person that can make the Democrats cool again is if Barack found a way to cheat the rules and run again.
That'll never happen. I mean,
or Michelle decides to run, and then she gets Chief Keef and O-Block to give her support.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that happen. Her being the first female president. Comment down below how you feel about Michelle Obama being the first female president. I mean, some people did say that she was gonna run, but I mean, at the same time with this whole
did you vote for Hillary?
No,
the android.
I'd rather vote for the gorilla.
What is the Terminator robot? Is it like a TI-82?
I think it was a TI-82. Yeah,
that's what she's that underneath her skin. Her skin is fake.
Hard.
She's a whole full-on robot.
Horrible. But, I mean, people are saying that this whole thing is a whole witch hunt. Like my dog Trump says, it's a witch hunt because he's getting a sentence on the 11th. Then he's getting nominated for the Republicans on the 14th. And then when the elections happens on November the 5th, if he wins that, then he's going to basically pardon himself. All the charges are going to be dropped. He's going to be granted immunity. And I mean, it's just a waste of time. I
would pardon myself, and then I would reward myself money, just for y'all hating. He's like, I'm gonna do a defamation case against everybody, and I'm gonna supersede it and just say that I won. and then y'all gonna owe me money.
I mean, because you see other people like,
Overriding.
the Fannie Willis girl, the Fannie Willis lady in Atlanta, who's basically getting Young Thug in jail.
Fanny
She basically
had her fanny out too much.
exactly, but she's one. I think she's basically about to be nominated for something and win. So I mean, she basically
She's
used the whole
getting
Donald
nominated
Trump
for
situation. Horrible. Nah, she's horrible for it. Nah, but what I was finna say.
Any other words on the Trump, the felonies, the election? Are you voting for Weekend at Bernie's? AKA, let's go, Brandon.
Nah.
Are you gonna go with Brandon? You're gonna prop him up on the
I
stick?
don't know, man. I don't know who I'm gonna vote for. I mean, people were saying.
You're gonna vote for Kanye?
I mean, they say
Kanyezel.
nah, Kanye going crazy. Nah, but I mean, they're saying a vote for nobody is a vote for basically the opposite person. So I guess a vote for nobody is a vote
I'm
for
doing a
Donald.
write-in ballot. I'm voting for The Rock,
The Rock ain't running.
and I'm voting for Kevin Hart as vice president. I'd pay to see that movie.
Hey man, we gonna see how it go. Oh, now before we move on, we gotta make sure y'all go out here and vote, and make sure y'all watch.
You know how you vote? You hit the like button down below. You know how you vote? You hit subscribe. You know how you vote?
What?
You hit the notification bell. You know how you vote? You go to the description and you click the clip channel, the gaming channel, the reaction channel. That's how you vote. And the only way to watch it is on Tales from the Crib to get full 1080p.
Facts.
If you're watching this on TFTC Clips. And TFTC Clips, you got to subscribe over on Tales from the Crib because you get the video a whole week sooner. And then the clips come out slowly on TFTC Clips. So if you want to watch things right away, make sure you're subscribed from Tales from the Crib. If you don't have time and only want to check out the clips for the week, make sure you're subscribed for TFTC Clips. All links down in the description.
Ooh,
Nasty.
exactly. But moving on, man. Moving on to the next topic.